The Egyptians. Knowledge tech is cheaper, reducing waste is cheaper. But flags are more expensive, all of them. And growing cities is more expensive. But they are easy. Older than time, the pharaohs and the dark... Are they older than the pharaohs? No. Older than time, the pharaohs and the dark gods strike fear into even the blackest hearts. Let's check the objectives first and foremost. The Great Lighthouse and the Mausoleum. 3 points for capturing 5 cities. Interesting. So if you just go out and conquer plenty of cities and a lot of the map, you get 6 out of 7 points necessary. And by that point, presumably you'll reach the required population or the required amount of wealth. In fact, this will be the simplest bit. But of course, you could go for power armies, fleets, power technologies, perhaps even. Although these may be a tad more difficult to accumulate. I need to be mindful of the objectives. Armies, fleets, power, but also mostly captured cities and spaces on the map. So nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing springs out to mind. It's particularly egregious. What do I want? Well, initially, presumably, I want plenty of food. Flagging is expensive, so making these flags cheaper is absolutely crucial. No, wait, what am I doing? I want to flag the Nile as the Egyptians, obviously. Then and only then should I flag anything else. Now, I obviously want these plains, but the rivers yield better stuff. Also, obviously, let's convert all the money to food for now. Crop rotation or the granary? I'm not so sure at this point. Let's get crop rotation. I don't have that many plains. But I do have a few. Ah, yes, T for type. I have 3, and I will have a few more, so maybe, just maybe, let's flag first, and then redeem. That seems reasonable. I'll redeem this next turn, and then I'll start flagging either the sea or the desert. Now the sea is vast, and thus can give me a decent bit. However, the desert can give me a lot of money, and money is quite precious. So I might as well start venturing into the desert slowly. Obviously you want hills if you can get them. But if you can't, then maybe it's not that big of a deal. They're pretty precious though. Oh look, I love your little desert flag. All flags for resources, but I'll take the desert flag instead. I also need to make flags cheaper, don't I? After all, they are more expensive. Almost to the degree of being prohibitively expensive for the Egyptians. Alright, first of all, give me food for that. And second of all, which is the most expensive tile? This one, all the way down here. That's the one I want to get for free. I could build a city, but I'm not going to. $15 left. Fine, let's build in this general direction to reach the hills soon enough. I've also managed to flag 4 things in a single turn, which is pretty decent. Fell cloves or the library. A city on grasslands would be nice. And it's perfectly feasible. I think that will be quite handy. Although obviously I would love to get what? Hill flag tags? That's unnecessary. There aren't even that many hills out there. Let's make flagging the desert a tad cheaper. Although I should invest in the yield tiles. Or the entire yields. I could start flagging the hills here. I presumably should start flagging the hills here. Let's see if that works out. And then I could flag the sea. And of course the little islands over there. Unless I actually want to go for the hills. Which wouldn't be the worst of choices. Three flags. 3, 3, 3, 2, 2. Holy City. Yeah, building a city 5 tiles away sounds perfectly feasible. I won't build that many cities, considering how expensive they are for my faction. I'll place 5 flags in one turn to get a flag tag. Can I actually do that? I could try. The flags are prohibitively expensive. I'll go for the Holy City instead. Cheaper desert flags, please. See, placing 5 in a turn is next to impossible. Ooh, flagging hills is tempting, but I need to make that cheaper in order for it to happen. And that's not easy. Far from it. Although there's more desert for me to flag here. Salt mining. All the rock climbers. 3 gold per desert tile. That's not that many. There's not that many desert tiles. That's just 6 times 3. Would be appreciable. It wouldn't be mind-blowing, but it would be appreciable. Or I could go for that little hill flag, which would most certainly come in handy. Although not as much now that I already have this and can't get there. But I could use that flag here and then go all the way over there. Actually, let's go for salt mining. And activate it after I get more of these desert tiles. I could save up and then build that little city. But I should build it far away, shouldn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not going to happen anytime soon, now is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Possibly. If I had more science, I could conceivably get, say, more gold out of the desert. I'm not getting anywhere near as much as I would want. Let's flag this and then start flagging the hills over there. And for that purpose, might as well spend the science on hill flag tech. I'm getting too many things at once. Maybe I should have gone for the sea instead. Dairy farming. All the watchtowers. That's not going to happen. Neither is this anytime soon. I'm rejecting both. There we go. Reasonably cheap flagging of hills, even though with this faction it's pretty much always expensive. That's it. 2 hills flagged. I'm done. Oh dear. With what little science I get, I really need to get more yield decks. I'm starved on resources. I need to get the ball rolling. I need to get more science. I think by not having that snowball initially, I might have missed an opportunity. Stone cutting. All tanning leather. 6 stone cutting instead of this. Which of these do I redeem? Money for desert, please. I've been saving that for far too long. And now what do I get? Science out of rivers? Sounds fair. I love science out of additional places, but unfortunately I can't quite afford that. And I have enough food to build that city on the plains, but I'm not going to take that back. That was a reasonably good decision. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here's 5. I'll have plenty of food next turn, but wouldn't I rather get science? But with food I can flag all these things. Whereas with science I can get better yields out of each and every one of those tiles. No, let's get food to begin with. I'll switch to science soon enough. Food preservation! Oh, the aqueduct. The aqueduct is the way to go. I will build a city on those hills, fulfill 2 objectives at the same time. Look at this. So here's 1. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Behold, it's the holy city. And I got the aqueduct. So I get more gold out of the... Hold on, how much did that cost originally? Well, presumably a lot. But do I know that for sure? Do I actually? Let's flag some more hills. And keep spending all of that on food, eh? My yields are no longer terrible. We shall see. I still have not deployed any army, but I'm expanding quite rapidly. I have to watch out for green. The Mycenaeans, or Mycenaeans. Thankfully, they're fighting purple, and purple seems to be doing rather well, which is lovely. Sea captain to get a sea flag. All 3 cities on rivers, that's not gonna happen. Sea captain it is. This one. Actually, no, that one. And which yield text do I desire? Which yield text do I require? What do I get? Science out of rivers, perhaps? Money would be nice, but science might just be nicer. Fine, science it is. The enemies are deploying armies and squabbling amongst themselves. Complete 2 opportunities at once. You know, in hindsight, that's quite easy if you are supposed to claim an opportunity, just like that. That'd be reasonably simple. Build a city on desert to get a desert yield tech. That's my best chance at actually getting a desert yield tech anytime soon. So I'll take it. What other yield techs do I want? I could get more science out of plains. More science. I could get more science out of the desert. There we go, that's brilliant. Now we'll get more desert tiles. That's respectable. 4 flags planted. I still do not have an army. I still haven't saved up gold. But then again, the Canaanites haven't deployed an army either. Notably, the Canaanites tend to lose first, so that's not really something I should brag about. Also, I still need to cash in stone cutting. And quickly, presumably. Right, all river yield text to have movement cost across rivers, all currency to reduce money waste. That would be quite handy indeed. More money out of hills would be welcome. Desert yield text would be most welcome, but that's unlikely to transpire. These are not desert tiles, and building a city in the desert is quite expensive. As a matter of fact, prohibitively expensive as far as I can tell. I could wait until next turn, and then I'll have enough to get that. At which point I'll get another desert yield tech. I think that is the way to go. Let's wait that single turn. Teal also hasn't gotten... Well, they have one now. Even the Canaanites got themselves an army. Which immediately got destroyed. I still haven't redeemed stone cutting, come on! Okay, now is the time to redeem stone cutting. There we go, redeemed. City in the desert. But it's cheaper because it's on the coast. There we go, mine shaft. Desert yield that give me more money for each of those desert tiles. I could also deploy an army over here and mess with the Canaanites. I'm sorry, Canaanites. Such is your fate. Which heals? Which heals do I want? Let's get some more science to get even more yields further down the line. I could get power techs someplace. Although I'm not desperate to do so quite yet. Let's not buy any power just yet. Let's get a second army sooner than that. Galleys to get all sea flag techs after placing 3 flags. Or the hill fort, awarded for conquering a hill space. Yeah, I think I want to venture into the sea. I want to be able to do that though, because I've just moved my army, but that's okay. Yields. I should focus on desert yields at this rate. Food from hills sounds appreciable. And money from rivers or plains. It doesn't really matter now, does it? Let's go with rivers. Oh, right, and of course a second army. Which will not be able to go anywhere, but we might as well buy one so as not to waste resources. These tiles can be flagged. Thus they can't be conquered yet. They would have to be flagged first. Oh, look. The Canaanites are defending themselves. Druids or terracotta? Where can I get more river tiles? Over there? I'm not going to get there. I don't think I'm ever going to get there. Let's get the druids. Bring power all the way up to 4. Need to reduce waste reasonably quickly, but can't quite do so now. Not yet. More money out of planes. Obviously. I'll be able to recruit another army next turn. If I give up on the idea of buying more power. Excellent. I've completed that. I'm not sure what that was, but it's nice that it was completed. I can't remember what it gave me. I think less money waste or something? The Hilltop Oracle. Spend the money, get some science. Between 1 and 100. It could end up not being worth it. Own most hills. Get more food out of hills. Tempting. Now I'll take the Oracle. I won't immediately activate her though. Now the army, please. Excellent. More tiles. I should start flagging sea tiles, otherwise this will end in a disaster soon enough. I need to take care of the sea. I need to rule the seas. More food out of rivers, please. I do need to flag plenty more things. Plenty more things. Also, food out of the desert would be nice. That's delicious desert food. Yes, the desserts, obviously. How much power do I have? Can I conquer this? I've got 3 armies here. I can! The Grand Bazaar. Reduce food waste to trade more favorably for food. All increase population to reduce any waste. Increasing the population is going to be rough. Let's reduce power waste. That really puts a damper on my power, but I guess I'll live. Fine. Defend here, possibly even conquer this. At some point. I think I'll wait a turn and then get food from desert tiles. Seems reasonable. I know that waste is eating into that, but hopefully it won't be that big of a problem. Camel riders, excellent. But instead of what? Galleys. Now I should get plenty of food from all those desert tiles. Let's go to 3 power. Flag this. And soon enough I will reduce power waste. But not this time. Oh no, green is expanding. Just a smidgen too much. That's it, he got to my territory. I did not get camel riders last turn though. That might have been a mistake. Cavalry instead of what? Instead of the Hilltop Oracle? Or instead of the Grand Bazaar? Instead of the Grand Bazaar, I'm not using that anyway. The cavalry is here. If I reduce this... Yeah, let's reduce waste. And keep pumping money into power, even though I'm now spending less money. I want to reduce power waste as much as I possibly can. If I get that bonus for reducing it to 50%, it'll be glorious. Excellent! I am conquering. Assassins? Sounds amazing. Who do I attack now? Teal or grey? Both sound like wonderful victims, although perhaps I should go against the Mycenaeans or the Mycenaeans. They seem to have it out for me. Actually, no, I'll just push through here and then flag a few desert tiles. Here and there. Yes, I need to do something about those sea tiles. I think it's more worth it to wait and instead focus on getting more science out of my cities or something. After all, I have plenty of citizens. Oh, right, and I could get a navy. I presumably even should. There we go. Acquired. That reduces my power significantly, but I still have what I got out of the opportunity. And besides, that's quite a few armies, so that stacks. Golden Age, expand an army, neither. Assassins and Camel Riders might come in handy. Give me both. They built a city though. How presumptuous. Fine, I guess it's time to start buying power techs, and the power techs I want apparently are power at sea. It's +2 power at sea. Presumably my foes also have a decent bit of power at sea. 2 from techs, 1 from cities. I still have more power though. As long as I spend my money on that, it might just end up being fine. Look at green. Intruding further and further into my land. But at least I'm threatening here. They're threatening this little tile, which I'll live with, I guess. Slingers! Give me even more power for that smidgen of food. More science out of my cities, please. $45. Maybe I should just wait and then get a city over there. Maybe I should flag these little sea tiles. Right, I have a plan. Might as well say build a little city here on the coast. And then flagging these will become cheaper. Let's also buy a single sea flag tag. And flag a single tile. Marvelous. How low will I go if I spend nothing? That leaves me at 11. Let's reduce power waste even further. There we go. Spending nothing on power, and yet I'm pushing through. Actually, let's spend everything for now. I really want to make a dent in them. Especially in green. I want these tiles for myself. Can I kick them out? I absolutely can. I have the power. Mercenaries. Alright, how much will the Oracle give me? 34. Alright then. Sea yield would be nice, wouldn't it? Now obviously I can get... should get the mercs, but outside of that I can also get sea yield. Not a problem there. Let's get money out of the sea. That money can be spent either on power or on future armies. What do I do with all this food? Could go for the jugular here. Might as well defend the desert. Fine. Might also want to eventually get some power in the desert. Well, let's see, is helping, but not as much as it could. If I really want to focus on that, I need to focus on a navy. Let's get all those sea tiles. With the sea yield, it might just mean something. Who will get it? Oh, no one gets. No, green gets it. Green gets it, unfortunately. An army has been destroyed. I mean, I've destroyed an army. Conquer a grassland space. Will that happen anytime soon? Only if I let this fall. Or lose 5 spaces. To get a free army or a navy. I might as well let that happen, and then rebound. How about I just get these mountain tiles down here? That sounds nice. Let's put some pressure on them. No one's defending this. Oh, and I can recruit another army. Oh, I could get another fleet. Decisions. How about I get a fleet, deploy it right here, put more hurt on them. And, ooh, once again, decisions. I could, hypothetically, get more out of my sea, or I could get more power, though. Let's push for power for now. Yields are wonderful, but let's push for power. Anything else? More food out of planes. And that's about it. I know I'll lose this, that's fine. It's not ideal, but I will cope with that. Chariots. I need to lose one space and I'll get a free army. And if I conquer a desert space, I can get 50 wealth. Saving up 100 science is a costly proposition. Maybe I should take the money instead. No, let's take chariots. Let's take chariots. I think I can save up the science. I could buy it. Not if I get yet another army right now. I could put these guys here, but what will I do with the new army then? Maybe what I really need is a navy. Well, a fleet. They're cheaper. And the rest of it goes towards power. Glorious. I wanted to save up for chariots though. And they cost 300, so no, fine. No, I can't really trade for that quite yet. I'm losing so much due to waste. Let's reduce waste a reasonable bit. Oh, and let's grow my cities. Do these grow a city? I don't know anymore. I could build a new one. They're expensive, but I could build a new... If that gets conquered, I'm going to be sorely disappointed in myself. Fine. Building a new one here. Establish a bit of a foothold. This should easily be conquered. Oh, is green pulling back? Are they trying to defend? That's marvelous. I've conquered a decent bit of territory. That's wonderful. I've completed this. I get a free army. Amphitheater for points or military drills. Military drills. Get either a free army or a free fleet. I feel like I should get a fleet despite everything, just to deal with green. That's how annoying green is. A free fleet! There it is! Deployed too. It's right there. Doing its thing. I'll get kicked out of this. Well, might as well attack Grey then? Maybe I just need more power. I think I need more power. Need all the power I can get. I'm saving up for those silly chariots though. I will have enough next turn. Just let's not squander the science I have here. Do I upgrade my cities or do I build new ones? It's a very good question. Building a city here would cost 60. 44 on these hills. 40 over here because it's on the coast. $44 here and it helps me fortify. What did I get? Oh, city population, there we go. I'm close to getting the wealth objective. I have the armies and fleets. Let's see if I get power. And wealth. That would be 3 more. I would need 1 more. But it would have to be one of the more expensive ones. I could aim for spaces on the map. For which I would just need to go out there and conquer. How am I doing over here against green? Reasonably well, as far as I can tell. I also got a new city under my control. Catapults? All beer! Give me the catapults. But for now, I'll get the chariots, which should complete military drills. Wait, what does that do? It gives me 1 power. Glorious. Let's move in here. Well, actually, no, I want to get both of these tiles. I could get another army, but then I wouldn't be able to pump up my power as much. Might not be the worst of ideas, though. Let's see, how much power do I have? More than enough? Yeah, I think at 10 it would be enough. I might as well save up a smidgen. Not overdo this. This area is reasonably safe. What do I want to conquer now? The area to the south? More mountains there? Or maybe I should head north. Eliminate an empire or something silly like that. I could get into a kerfuffle over here right in the middle. And get some fertile plains. Emanate more power, this territory is mine, and mine alone. Look at green defending. It's not going to help you guys. Look at all the tiles I got in a single turn. Awesome. And I also activated military drills, which gives me more power. Brief respite, have no threatened hexes for 1 turn. That's very unlikely. More armies than cities? I would need not... No, that's not going to happen. Not because I don't have many armies, but because I have so many cities. I also got this little port. Let's push through here. They might try to threaten this tile. I don't particularly care. Catapults require 200 science. Let's get more science out of the sea. I will have enough science next turn anyway. Could go to 14, or I could say get another army or fleet or something. I already have the Colossus. Now I just need something for 3. More spaces on the map, presumably. More captured cities would also work. In which case I might want to get another army, deploy it somewhere like here. Put the hurt on. And we'll see. Prevail. Capture cities. You know, the usual. I mostly get power at sea, so it's sea tiles that I should keep conquering. And here I am on an island, although the tiles around are sea tiles, so I will be getting them soon enough. Will they actually get this? Will it matter? Or will they move to defend? Catastrophe. Get a power tech, all conquer a river space. Well, I could conquer this. To get some resources. A little trading settlement. Let's close in here. I know I'm threatening from many angles. Let's focus on orange, who's expanded quite a bit. Can't let that go unpunished, now can we? A bigger and better city emanating even more power. Glorious. More power at sea, or perhaps food from the... More food, 20 more food every single turn? Yes, please. I could go to 13 power, or stay at 9. Let's go to 10. 13 is unnecessary. Look at Orange desperately trying to defend. Unfortunately, I've got too much power. I kicked him out, get those hexes. The Khanites have disappeared from history. Well, that's a shame. I could get the pikemen or Travel's Tales on most of the sea to get more science out of the sea. I'd rather get pikemen. And the catapults. Yeah, let's get the territory over there as well. I know they're conquering over here, but I don't mind that as much. I could deploy an army. There's nothing stopping me. Fine, let's stop that by deploying a sufficient force. Maybe I need more power in the desert. Fine. Desert power attack. Unleashed. I probably should have moved these guys. I'm not really putting that much pressure on the enemy. Did I just destroy the fleet? I think I did. The zoo to get a point. That really sounds reasonable. Because then I could just pump my power to 16, and with the zoo I would win. So I just need to save resources. 200 food, 300 wealth. Simple enough. Hold on. 200 food, 300 science. Yes, fair enough. So let's not spend science. Actually, let's not spend anything right now. Well, I could move this army over here. That'll be fine. Look at the poor little fleet of green over there. Alright, this seems reasonable. All these tiles now belong to me! Yes! Tremiers own more fleets than armies. They could do that. All the Odyssean voyage. Spending plenty of food on a single move. That's a lot more likely. I'm building the zoo. The zoo has been acquired. Now I just need a smidgen more wealth and more power. At which point I'll be done. Oh, I don't have enough food. Oh, also this can be flagged now. Because an empire has fallen. I think I might want to aim for tiles on the map rather than power. Because acquiring 16 power might be difficult at this stage. Fishing port. Conquer an island space or Atlantis. On 50 sea spaces. And you get a sea city with 4 citizens! This is insane! Can you ordinarily build sea cities? I don't think you can. I don't think I can also conquer that many spaces. That's 21 more sea spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. I could try. That would be a Sisyphean task. I'll take it anyway, as insane as it may seem. Wealth, city population. If only I could get power, I would just win right now. Or I could capture 2 more cities, that would also work. Yeah, how about my fleets capture these cities over here? How about I try that? Cancel that. Alright. Sea flag tax. Wait, no, cancel that. No, I can't get more money out of cities. So, yes, let's get sea flag tax. Spend money on flagging the sea. Spend food on moving fleets. Do I get another fleet? If it helps. I'll reduce my power a smidgen though. I think I'll live. What about all this science? What do I spend it on? More power out of cities or something like that? I'll wait and actually get more money out of cities. That would be glorious. Paul Orange scrambling to defend. 9-1-1. The disparity in power is just absurd. Sailing! All island yield decks to have cost of moving across islands. All archers to get more power. Give me archers, please. I want more power. Obviously, if I could just get to 16 power while retaining wealth, I would just win. However, I'm very close to so many victory conditions. I just need to capture 1 more city, for instance, and I'm done. It could be this one. Now I'm getting more money out of each and every citizen of mine. I am generating more power, even though I don't need it that much. Let's radiate more power from here to have an easier time conquering this city. The moment I get it is the moment I win. Yeah, and I think that moment has just come. Victory has been achieved as the Egyptians, which are easy to place, so it's not that much of an accomplishment, but it was a fine and fun romp nonetheless. My opponents didn't really stand a chance. The Mitanni did something. What did they do? They had a reasonably huge population, and they had some armies and fleets, for which they received 2 points. What about these other guys? They also had a population. But the Colossus Award for having 7 combined armies and fleets, that's what really matters, I'd say. If you don't have those armies, what are you even doing? You're getting conquered. That's about it. Well, either way, thanks for watching, and you will see me elsewhere.